Hey, Mike.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I kind of have diarrhea.
That's good times right there.
Not really. I have gone to the bathroom 10 times between last night and today. After the first five, the rest is just. So, my advice would be even though it looks really good, when you go to a Mexican restaurant and they offer you a thing called pisadilla, don't.
Pissadilla?
Yeah. Have you eaten quesadillas?
Yes.
Well, you know how that is like a triangle shaped thing with like tomato and lettuce and
Yeah.
guacamole and sour cream, and it's like that's nice and cheese and chicken usually. Well, imagine you replace the bread with two slices of
Piss.
pepperoni pizza, and then you put all the other shit in it with the wok and shit. You close it, and then you put some of that salsa verde and salsa roja on top of it. That it's spicy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's delicious,
But it fucks you up.
but it fucked me up. Like the first couple, I was like, "This is great," and I didn't even ask the chicken one. I asked like the sausage one. I was like, "Yeah, sausage. Let me get great
Sausage, yeah.
pepperoni and shit." And then uh, I was like, "Yeah, this is gonna taste good if I just put like a lot of salsa, right? Like, yeah, the spicy shit." When I was like in the middle of eating one, I was like, "This was a bad idea." I could feel the fire coming down, and then I can assure you, it could
And that's
feel the
when he
fire coming
knew
out.
that he fucked up.
Yeah, and I could feel the fire out the door too. It's been a rough day. As you can probably tell, guys, we're gonna shoot some shit.
Yes.
Yeah, we really don't have a reason. We don't really have an announcement. I just happened to have a day off from work today because no, October 25th in Panama is the construction.
Panama.
Is officially the construction workers' day. So it's
Oh,
kind of
okay,
like
cool.
Labor Day, but only for construction workers. And the people who are actually like unionized get the day off. I actually don't get day off, but I mean, if there's like four people,
What's up, Malcolm?
so there's like four people out of 30 people that are not unionized, and the 26 other people have the day off. I'm taking the day off.
Yeah, fuck it. Might as well.
What was I gonna do? Drive to the main office, sit in a corner, and wait out 8 hours?
Cry that you're there.
Nah, I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, weird day off. Next week though, next week is great. I love November in Panama. November in Panama is like
November.
it's like they decided that you know we're gonna get independence and shit. Let's just all do it in November because it's like different years, but it's like November 3rd. That is oh wait. It started first. We were part of Spain. Spain had us like we were like Spain's bitches. You know,
There.
fucking David. Okay, uh, Spain's bitches, and then one day we were like, "Fuck you, Spain. We cannot. We can do this without you." November 28th, we're gone. They were like, "Oh, fine. So you're gonna be independent?" I was like, "No, we're part of Colombia now." Yeah. And then some years later, they were like, "Yeah, this Colombia shit is not working though. You should do something." Uh, Somebody in one of the provinces, like like November 5th of one year, was like, "We want independence," and we're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever," and they ignored it. And then somebody else was on November 10th, like, "We want independence too," and we're like, "Yeah, sure." Uh, they ignored them, and then we just stay with Colombia for an extra year. And then on November 3rd of the other year, we got independent from Colombia and became a country. November 4th, we used the flag for the first time. So we get off November 3rd because of the independence from Colombia. We November 4th is off for schools, but not for like work because it's Flag Day. November 5th is like one of the province's first Yell of Freedom or some shit. And then like they used to be free on that province, and now they are like free like on the whole country. So since we get off the third and the fifth, we usually like make arrangements for the fourth.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, we went to work Saturday this week because we wanted to pay off the time for November 4th.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I
I'm
mean?
like,
So
yeah.
we basically I'm gonna go work Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm off till next Monday.
Hey.
November 10th is also off because somebody else yelled like they wanted freedom, and then they said like shit. Somebody yelled freedom, day off from work. And
Have you tried that?
yeah,
Went
it's not,
outside and yelled freedom.
it doesn't work now because like we are already free. The 28th, November 28th, like that was the independence from Spain. So those are the days off in November, which are a bunch of days, and we enjoyed them.
Fair.
So yeah, next week we might do something. We'll figure it out. What do we have in the docket?
No.
Shit, we have monologuing today.
Yeah, monologuing today.
8 p.m. EST.
Yes.
Watch that shit. It's great. As every couple of weeks, we also will be on multiplex.
Yes, doing something different.
Something different. I would say we do not know how long this is gonna go. So if you're curious about it, and if you have watched the show and you're like, I want to try that, try soon.
Yes. Because we know from multiplex they stop recording by December. So we're pretty much till the end of November, and then we're on a hiatus until next year, depending on what happens next year.
So we would technically we will be on the 8th and the 22nd.
Yes, and that'll probably be it. Because they don't record shit in December.
True.
So yeah, we got 2 more shows coming. After today. After today. Yeah.
And what do we have pending? Oh, catch the boat time.
Yes, the championship.
We have the players. We have the game selected. We don't have a date for it, but it's coming.
Yes.
That's about it. I think we don't have anything else set up.
I'm bringing back. I haven't completely set it up yet because I'm trying to find some more newer people. But I am bringing back the horror movie tournament 2000s. So if you want to join that, it's 50 questions, no multiple choice, no bullshit. You answer the question, you get it right. Whoever wins moves on to the championship to face Queller and fucking Brian Michaels. Which, after Brian won, he went, what the fuck did I get myself into? I don't know anything else except for this decade.
How many questions will you ask about the ring?
About the ring?
The ring.
Maybe 2, because Japanese version may come up.
It was a big thing at the early 2000s. Like,
oh yeah,
they were like, yeah, let's go to Japanese movies and see what we got. We got The Ring, we got The Grudge, we got Dark Waters, which is weird because sometimes I tell people like, hey, have you seen Dark Waters? It's actually pretty good. And they're like, yeah, I think Dark Waters is pretty good. And I was like, yeah, because the ghost that lives in the thing and Jennifer Connelly. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about Mark Ruffalo's movie about the fucking water.
And John C. Reilly's in that too.
Dude, I was like, really? Like, I don't get that. Like, I can understand how you fuck up and you make a movie with the same title like 40 years later.
Yeah.
But like, it's not been like even 20 years. And somebody asked me the other day, like, have you seen Life? It's great. I was like, yeah, of course I saw it. I mean, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, kicking it at the fucking prison. Sucks that they were like convicted erroneously, and they lived their whole life there. And like, dude, I'm talking about the horror flick. I was like, what? There's a horror flick called Life? Is it horror?
Wait, have you not seen that?
No.
The Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds?
No. I told you I saw the Eddie Murphy one.
I thought you were fucking with me.
No.
You gotta go watch that shit. It's basically a new version of Alien.
It's a good though.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
By the way, anybody listening to our bullshit, like if you want to ask something or whatever.
Yeah, put it in the fucking chat. Anything you want to know about us, we'll ask. Sexual
Oh,
escapades and all.
the other one, the other one that happens a lot to me. Somebody asked me like, "Have you seen The Gift?" And I was like, "Yeah, Katie Holmes, Ghost,
Kitty Holmes shows
fucking
her
Kate
titties in that
Blanchett,
movie.
fucking brilliant Sam Raimi shit right there." And like, no, there's the one. It's the one with Jason Bateman. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Is that one horror too? I don't know.
That one's it's horror in the sense of like You're Next.
I mean, Your Next is kind of horror.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Where it has horror elements, you know.
I think Your Next is more kind of like a Purger, no, like
The
Purge
Purge.
movie.
Yeah.
And the Purge movies are not really horror, I think.
They're horror, but it's not, you know, what we consider. What we
I
Purge
mean,
is definitely horror.
I mean, you could argue that anything is horror, like Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I mean, you would be wrong, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen The Gift. Is it good?
Yeah, The Gift is good.
Is it better than the Sam Raimi's
No.
Gift?
I love
It's
Sam
not
Raimi's
that
Gift.
movie, man.
It was great.
Is Jake Gyllenhaal's life better than Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence's life?
Oh, that. See, if they weren't two completely different fucking types of movies, it'd be a lot easier. It's kind of hard. Like I consider them both the same quality.
You know, I love to do this and they call that what now because they like in Spain they put like the same name on like
Oh,
every
yeah.
7 different movies are called the same thing. Or then you get like one movie like Top Gun that has different names all over the world. What was the name? I forgot. Challenging Glory?
It was something like that. It was something with glory.
Something with glory. So yeah, just like, but surely, like, there are horror movies and there are horror movies. Somebody tried to tell me the other day, like, Monster House was a horror movie. I was like, it's a house that is a monster that eats people, but it's also a cartoon. So, so I'm not sure if horror applies. Like
They have family horror, motherfucker. They do have family horror movies.
Is that well? Okay, I'm gonna name 5. I'm a guy who likes family shit and I like horror.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is good.
So I'm gonna give you like 5 movies that I can put up the top of my head, but
Okay.
I don't think there's more than that. Like, what is family horror? You can say that's Frankenweenie,
Yeah. 100%.
Coraline,
Yeah.
Paranorman,
Yes.
Monster House,
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Corpse
Then-
Bride.
Corpse Bride. Yeah. Yeah. Corpse Bride.
That's it.
Yeah. There's not a lot. There's
What
really
else
not
is
a lot.
family horror?
For cartoon wise, fuck.
I mean, in general, The Witches, family horror.
Yeah, The Witches would be considered horror. Family
By
horror.
the way, people gave a lot of shit to the Anne Hathaway one. That movie's not that bad. It's not better than the Angelina Houston one, but
No.
Angelica Houston.
What else for family horror? Oh, well, no, that wouldn't be. Shit.
Return to Us.
Yeah.
You remember that movie when the Wheelers fall
Yeah.
into the desert of death and they
Yeah.
turn into sand? Like, that's rough.
Yeah.
Like the fucking witch that has like a collection of heads of all the bitches she has killed just because they look pretty, and she wants to change her head to look the prettiest. She wants to keep Dorothy, not even because she looks cute. She's a child. She wants to like have her in a dungeon until she gets like to a teenage year and becomes beautiful, and then cut off her head and put her in the thing. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. The Monster Squad. Definitely family horror.
That's a good one. Wolfman got nards.
Yes. Fuck. Oh, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
The fuck?
Yeah, all the Abbott and Costello Meet the Monsters movies.
I haven't seen a single Abbott and Costello movie.
You fucking dodo.
I also haven't seen the Marx Brothers movies or none of that shit.
I was always an Abbott and Costello fan. Three Stooges, I've watched a few. They're always funny. Marx Brothers, I'd watch like two and just.
I have people told me Dog Soup is great, and I have people told me Dog Soup sucks. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Dog Soup. So. You know what it is unbelievable, Mike, is that damn shark's still flying behind you.
Yes, it is. Goddamn, that thing is
Did
still
you put
working.
new like you can tell us now? Did you put new helium on it?
I did not. The only thing I ever do is bump into it when I'm walking past it to get to my light.
I don't think so. I like that's impossible that thing is still there.
Oh, dude, I could squeeze it right now, and you could tell the air is pretty much all gone.
You know, for my kid's first birthday, we bought a giant Elmo. It was like a full size, people size Elmo that we filled with helium. The shit lasted like 2 days. And the weirdest part is like the head became unattached.
God damn.
It was a different balloon. They just like glued them together or something. So when we woke up, my kid was like, "No, Elmo, no!" And I was like, "What happened?" And I look at it, and the fucking head is like staring, is like still. And the beheaded body. So we had it tied down, so he was like floating mid size, right? The head was like in the fucking roof, and he was like, I'm like, "Yeah, son."
That's a fucking horror movie starting right there.
And my kid's like, "What happened?" I was like, "Somebody came and killed Elmo during the night."
God damn.
So, are you okay? They did not kill you. He's like, "No, they didn't kill me." It's like, cool. They only needed to get Elmo. Maybe he had done something wrong. Fucking kid is 1 year old. And he's like, "Yeah, shit got real." By the way, somebody charged me like $20 to fill a fucking Elmo with helium. It's like
God
expensive.
damn.
Yeah,
damn.
shit is expensive.
Speaking of horror and shit, you got any plans for Halloween?
We're doing family horror night.
Dude, there you go.
That was my sneaky way of trying to get more movies out of you because I don't know what I'm playing. But we're getting like my wife's friends here with their kids and my kid. We rented the movie theater that we have in the building that is like 12 seats. So we're gonna show them a movie. I figure we can show them like a short movie and maybe like the Muppets Haunted Mansion thing, which is actually pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that.
Have you seen it?
No, I still gotta watch it. Oh,
do you like
the Haunted Mansion? That's the other one. Family horror.
That movie sucks.
It's still family horror, motherfucker.
But
doesn't matter if it sucks or not. It's still family horror, bitch. Beetlejuice.
It's pirates horror because they become fucking skeletons.
Which pirates?
Of the Caribbean.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean? That's an interesting thing. I don't know. I don't know if you would put that.
I mean, they have like 2 scenes that you could say is horror.
Yeah.
Always reminded me of the fucking Garfield Halloween special. I love that shit. Have you seen that shit?
Oh yeah. That shit's fun.
When the ghost is telling them the story that the pirates are coming back, and then you see the pirates' ghost coming while they're hearing the story, and then they knock on the door. I was like, yeah, that's like scary shit right there. I love that shit as a kid.
Why don't you show them Beetlejuice? You do have that one moment that is definitely not family friendly of nice fucking model, honk honk. But other than that, it's pretty tame.
I mean, it's the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up with that shit. It's like the other day I was watching Ghostbusters in Spanish with my kid and my wife. And even though it's a movie that I love and I basically know forward and backwards, I still forgot that they have a fucking scene where the woman is pretty much telling Bill Murray to fuck her.
Oh, yeah.
I want you inside me. I want to feel you. He's like, yeah, relax there, Sue.
In the Dan Aykroyd moment in the second one of basically him getting fucking blowjob by the fucking ghost. Yeah, 100. Dude, I consider Evil Dead 2 in the top 10 horror films. So yeah, 100%.
I mean, depends on it. Like, what is is it more comedy or is it more like horror? Like, yeah, I would accept Evil Dead 2.
Cabin in the
I
Woods.
would accept Idle Hands, maybe.
Idle Hands, yeah.
That's more on the fence for me. But I wouldn't put fucking Scary Movie on a horror movie list.
Cabin in the Woods, horror comedy.
That's yeah. I guess it's more of a thing of balance, Malcolm. Like it depends. If it edges more to the horror, like even if it's slightly,
yeah.
if it's more the comedy thing, like for example, you cannot put like what's the name of that stupid fucking movie that Marlon Wayans did with the haunted house?
Oh yeah, Haunted House. I think it's called. I think it's literally the
Haunted House. That's not a horror movie.
No.
They made 2 of those. Fuck.
Yeah,
People will watch anything.
Just came out, didn't it?
People can just fucking watch anything, huh?
Medea, the Boo, a Halloween special.
Do you remember that one time that Marlon Wayans did like a 50 Shades of Grey spoof?
Yes. I forgot the title of that, but goddamn, yeah.
I saw that movie and I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? Honestly, Marlon Wayans is a funny guy, but he makes a lot of shit.
Yeah, Nazar saw it.
It is fucking great. If you like the ride, you will get all the references. If you like the Muppets, it's actually pretty clever. Fuck the new voice of Kermit, though. That's not my Kermit. Hashtag not my Kermit.
Not my Kermit. Jesus Christ. What a fucking hill.
That is the one thing. Like, I don't know what happened. They fired the guy after Most Wanted. And they
actually fired him?
Yeah, they fired him for some fucking reason. They hired somebody else. And the new guy's not even trying. He's like, yeah, I can't do the Kermit voice. So I'm just going to do a new voice. And you guys gotta take it. That's fucking Kermit. Oh, you have no idea what you're saying then. Ignore it. I mean, come on, Malcolm. There's a where do you live? New Zealand? There's a haunted mansion in Disneyland in China or in like Japan. There's not that far. You can get a boat. Get there. Fucking ride the haunted mansion, man.
It's still out of country. Jesus Christ.
I know. Hey, I live in fucking Panama and I've gone to the haunted mansion.
Panama.
I went to 2 haunted mansions actually. I've been in the Florida one and I've been in the French one.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, because when I got married, my wife is like, "I want a European trip for my honeymoon." I was like, "You got it." And then when we were in France, they were like, somebody was like, "Yeah, you look like you're looking for a Disneyland Paris." And I was like, "There's a fucking Disneyland Paris. Let's go." My wife was like, "I want to go to the Eiffel Tower." I was like, "Fuck you, haunted mansion. Let's fucking go." So we went to like most countries in the Euro trip. We went like 3 days each country.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to France, they were like, "Fuck that. What's the next stop? Spain? Fuck Spain. Cause 1 day off from Spain. We'll be in Spain for 2 days, and we're gonna stay 4 days in France, and we're going to fucking Disneyland." And so I went to Disneyland like on the 3rd day, and then back on the 4th day. My wife just went on the 4th day. She was like, "Yeah, 1 day is enough for me." I was like, "I don't know what you don't know what you're missing. There's 2 parks. 1 day for one park, 1 day for the other park. 2 fucking parks." I watched Captain EO, Michael Jackson in 3D in fucking Disneyland Paris. I hadn't seen that shit since the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, they are so far behind. They are showing Captain EO now, and well, I mean, they were were in 2011. I don't think they're doing it now.
Probably not.
Actually, they had like the Twilight Tower of Terror too. Have you reading that one?
Yes.
Great fucking ride.
And then they changed it to Guardians now, which I have not.
Well, not in Florida.
Yeah, not in the Florida, in the California one.
California sucks. What the fuck did they change it?
It's Guardians of the Galaxy now because of the.
But why?
Because it's just like fucking Universal. When something new comes out that hits huge, they go, "Fuck it, let's change it."
I just thought that was Universal, not Disney.
Oh no, that's Disney too.
Not in Florida. In Florida, there are some fucking rides that are crusty as fuck. Like
Magic Kingdom. You still had fucking ET in Florida for Universal.
But that's Universal. Like this, look at this. Like Disneyland, like Disney in Florida is called the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
The Disneyland equivalent. You go to that park, dude. You feel old. Like I went last time I went was 2019, and they had like a couple of new rides, but most of the stuff was like Pirates of the Caribbean. They put Johnny Depp in it, but it's still the same fucking ride.
Yeah.
Splash Mountain, which apparently now it's getting reteamed because of the racism.
Yeah, it's unwoke now.
It's fucking lame, man. I like my fucking bear, fox, bear, rabbit shit. They're gonna make it now like Princess and the Frog thing.
Yeah.
So they went like hardcore to the other side. Like you thought this was on woke. We're gonna make this woke as shit. Black princess up your ass. I was like, yeah, okay, but it still has the fall, so it's still good, I guess. The fucking railroad thing, Big Thunder Mountain. By the way, the best Big Thunder Mountain ever is the one in France. That's a Big Thunder Mountain right there.
Fucking A.
Yeah, because I don't know, like they don't have the same safety regulations, so the fucking thing is like harder, faster. It has a fucking tunnel in the middle of it where you go down below the water. Like my wife and I were like, yeah, this is a soft ride. Let's ride it. And then we're like, what the fuck? They took a picture because they have like that picture in the ride. They don't have in Florida in that one. And when we came in the picture, we were like, we did not expect that. By the way, the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland Paris, for the most part, is the same ride. But then in the end, okay, give me one for that. Let me finish this. The in the end of the Haunted Mansion ride in Florida, you go to the basement of the house, which is a graveyard, and they're like all the ghosts partying, right?
Okay.
You know what's in the basement of the Disneyland Paris haunted house?
What?
Like
Brothel?
a fucking western. There's like it's like suddenly it's Back to the Future Part 3, and there are dead cowboys everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell is happening here? Apparently, there's like a reason. Like originally, when they made that part of the park, since that park is way smaller, they had the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and uh, and the Haunted Mansion in the same area. Like in Disneyland, they are like one is Adventureland and the other
Yeah.
one is like Fantasyland. So they actually have this story. Like the first people went to Thunder Mesa, which is the name of the town, to like conquer the thing, mine the mines and shit, and they died because it was haunted. And that house is part of the same thing, so that's why they have fucking cowboys in it. The cowboys from the railroad. It's just it is weird, but it was in French, so I didn't get the details. Worst ride, Malcolm. Let's see. Where's the thing? Here it is. Least favorite theme park ride. Shit, there are several options. Let me think if I can remember by park. Adventure Island on Florida. I say the fucking Cat in the Hat ride is a piece of shit. That's like it makes you dizzy. It's rough, like it shakes you all around, like they pick up
Okay.
things really fast, and the story is very short. It's just a bad ride. Universal Studios next to it. Worst fucking ride. Fast and the Furious Recharge.
Yeah.
It didn't only. It's not only how bad that ride is, that it is fucking bad and short. It lasts like a minute and a half. You have to wait. You have to walk. I have gone like twice, and it never has a line because it's so bad. And they assume it was gonna have such a fucking line that even when you don't have lines, you still have to walk for like 10 minutes of empty line space just to get there. You see the thing is like and a half minute and a half, it's a piece of shit. And then the worst part is that you realize they actually like destroyed two rides to make that because they needed the space. So in not all like they already had Earthquake, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
Earthquake was replaced by Disaster, a movie starring you, which wasn't great. But then they took out Disaster slash Earthquake, and they also destroyed the fucking stage where Beetlejuice has the Beetlejuice monster musical review.
Oh yeah, I remember that fucking
All of
thing.
that went to the shitter, and they made like fucking Fast and Furious. That's a piece of shit. Disney wise, Animal Kingdom. They have a fucking roller coaster that got canceled. It was like the Twirly Whirly, something like that. It was a piece of shit in Dino Land, USA. But I'll be the first to say it. Pandora, the world of Avatar, has two rides. One is amazing, the other one's shit. The one that is like a river cruise, like you get in a boat and you just like pass with soothing music to the river or whatever. The most impressive thing, yes, the most impressive thing that you can see from the Pandora ride is that like there's a giant animatronic of a fucking blue person with several arms, like in the end of it,
Yeah.
stands up, talks to you, looks fucking like a living person. That's like 20 seconds out of a fucking 12-minute ride. It's awful. Uh, Magic Kingdom is just old. I think Magic Kingdom, the problem is that it's just old. But I would say it's a small world after all. It's never been good. Have you seen that? Have you ran that?
Yes, I've read that.
It's insane. It's a piece of shit. And also the Hall of Presidents kind of sucks. Um, Epcot Center. The worst ride at Epcot Center doesn't exist anymore. It was called the World of Energy with fucking Ellen DeGeneres. It used to be somebody else, then they changed it to Ellen DeGeneres. It was a 45-minute long ride where for 40 minutes you were just giving speeches and scenes and shit that's supposed to be educational, but it was all boring. And then the last 5 minutes, the car went into a part with dinosaur animatronics that looked fucking great. And it was like, why haven't we been here the whole time? And then it was like, yeah, you saw it, you loved it, it's over. Get out. You want to see the dinosaurs against another fucking 40 minutes of Ellen DeGeneres? I was like, no. They actually destroyed that one to make the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster that looks amazing. And it's opening next year, I think.
No, fucking A.
What else? Hollywood Studios. They used to have like an experience, like American Idol experience. That was shit. Now it's a Frozen sing along, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll sing some Let It Go. I like that. Fair. She can only do one thing right, and that thing is called Dory. Mike, you have some rides in California. What's the best and the worst ride you have done in California?
For Disneyland, I haven't been there in so long that my favorite ride at Disneyland has always been Indiana Jones.
They don't have that in Florida.
Yeah, but the worst ride, I have not been there in so long that I do not remember the majority of the shitty rides there. Universal, fair ride, of course, Jurassic Park. Fucking amazing ride. The worst? See, they don't have that's the thing with the Universal. They don't have that many. I'd say The Simpsons. They took out fucking Back to the Future for Simpsons. Fuck that shit.
And it's not even that great.
No.
The Simpsons.
And then they actually replaced. This is what sucks. I enjoy the Transformers ride, but they took out Backdraft for it, motherfucker. They took out Kurt Russell. That kind of irritates me. And then E.T. was replaced by the Mummy, which I love the Mummy ride, but it's fucking E.T. I wish they still had E.T., of course. They took out the Terminator 2 show for a Despicable Me type show.
What? They took Hanna-Barbera?
Hanna-Barbera. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I remember when they had
What did they took out to do Despicable Me?
The Terminator 2.
That's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Backdraft, it wasn't a ride. It was more of an experience. You basically would go at the very end of the movie where they're in that fucking warehouse where it all explodes and you get fire effects and
Mike,
shit like that.
I haven't seen Backdraft.
Fucker.
They are taking it off HBO Max in Halloween, so I probably should watch that before.
Just watch it, motherfucker.
Here in Florida, they had the Hanna-Barbera Fantastic Ride shit. They took that out and they made it Jimmy Neutron. And then they took out Jimmy Neutron and they made that the Despicable Me one.
They had the Shrek show for a while, but then they took it out for a DreamWorks thing, which I have not seen.
They actually are taking the Shrek off Universal next year in Florida, but they haven't announced what they're gonna replace it with. They took out Ghostbusters to put in Twister, and then they took out Twister to put in Jimmy Fallon something something New York. I have
Fuckers.
never written that shit.
Taking out
They took
Twister.
out Confrontation with King Kong to put on the Mummy, which actually it's a unpopular opinion, but I think the Mummy was better. I did love the fucking gigantic animatronic with King Kong, but
Yes.
I mean it was a pain in the ass. It broke down all the time. And fucking Earthquake replaced by fucking Disaster, and Disaster replaced by this shit. The Fast and Furious sucks.
Yeah, see, the
They
Fast and
took
Furious, they
out
just put it at the end of the tour in Universal Hollywood.
the Shrek ride actually replaced the Alfred Hitchcock experience, which was really good.
Oh, yeah, I
I,
heard that was fucking
I
good.
missed that one. And they had a Murder She Wrote experience that they replaced with a Cena and Hercules thing from the TV, and then they replaced that with Transformers, so that's fine. They replaced Terminator 2 with a fucking Bourne show now.
Oh, shit.
I
I think
mean,
they
they
also
said the
took.
Bourne show is
Wait, did
good,
they?
but still.
I think they may have taken out the special effects show as well. If I remember correctly, I think they replaced it, which I love.
What
I
is the
actually got
special
to.
effects show?
Basically, what you would do is they would get people from the audience, and they'd have it to where like hands were cut off and shit like that. They show how they did the effects of chopping off a hand.
Oh, like the horror thing?
It wasn't just horror related. They just showed a bunch of stuff. I was a part of it. I got to be a part of it for one of the times that we went there. I had to sign some shit and everything like that, and it was a fucking cool experience to do.
You know, actually, they had similar one called the Makeup Artist Show in Florida, and I made my mom go. She really didn't speak English that well, but it was great because they put her like in a suit and they told her like she was moving a werewolf,
Oh,
and she like
dude, that's awesome.
raised her hands and the werewolf moved with her, and actually it was not really a machine; it was like a person in the werewolf suit, and then it attacked her. Fucking,
Yeah.
she got fucking scared. It was great.
And they used to have a year-long Universal horror maze, which had this life-size Chucky behind the plastic good guy box, right? So the whole thing, I'm going through it with a friend, Rose, and I'm fine throughout all of it. I'm good. And then we get to the big ass Chucky, and I went, dude, this is badass. Look at this. And he fucking it's not even plastic. He fucking reached out and fucking put his hand right there and scared the living shit out of me. I fucking got me. So fucking good.
The last time I went, not the last time, like the next to last time I went to Hollywood Horror Nights, they had a Chucky that was roasting people, and the guy roasted. I think I sent you that video, didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah, fucking Chucky.
Fucking great shit.
I love Chucky.
Oh man, and you loving the TV show, right? We coming up on the third
TV show
episode
is
on
fucking
Tuesday.
great. I can't wait for fucking Andy to show up and Tiffany and all that stuff. But like so far,
oh dude, it's good shit, man. I'm kind of glad. Like I was pissed that he wasn't making another movie, but I'm actually glad the direction he took with the show because he's able to do a lot more shit with the show.
Remember when he was talking
man?
to the kid? Remember when he was talking to the kid like yeah, my dad hates me because he thinks I'm a fag. It's just like, man, you know, I have a queer son. He's like, really? You have a son? He's like, yeah, gender neutral. Do you love him? Of course I do. I'm not a monster.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a monster.
I was like, yeah, fucking go, Chucky.
Chucky's fucking awesome.
Although technically, didn't he kill his kid?
Yeah.
Like at the end of Speed of Chucky, like they are in the human bodies and he just fucking chokes him. I was like, well, kind of a monster, you fuck.
Well, it's been, years since Seed of Chucky, so maybe Chucky came around to loving his son.
Yeah, actually, that's the one movie that I think they mostly ignored.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
But I like the acknowledgement that Glenn exists.
Yeah. No, that's good. So now I'm curious if they're going to have Glenn show up at some point.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be a doll. Like, the last time it was like they split Glenn into two bodies, like a girl and a boy.
Yeah.
And the boy was like all scared.
Kind of what they did with Chucky. they split him. Like he's in a shitload of different people, including Brad Dourif's daughter, Fiona Dourif.
Dude, when
So
she makes up with Jennifer Tilly at the end of Call to Chucky, I was like, that's just like Brad Dourif.
yeah,
She looks so fucking much like her
oh
father. It's not
yeah,
even funny.
it is crazy resemblance there. So I can't wait for her to make her fucking return to this show. I think that's gonna be a great fucking addition.
Fiona Dourif. It's great. Uh, so, anybody but Malcolm here?
You got 3 people watching. See if I can figure out who they are.
Nope. Somebody ran away.
Yep. Oh, supposedly Thomas might be here still. I see the turn 44. Thomas. Comment. You still here? Nazario has a question for you about Harry Potter.
How can you tell who's the people in the thing?
I'm looking on Twitch. If you
Oh,
click on users, you can see who's been watching. Not all the time. It's not accurate all the time. Like it'll show if someone's shown up for 5 seconds and then fucking took off, so they may not be there anymore. But it's kind of a good way to judge who might still be here.
fair.
I'm guessing Thomas is either not here or he just can't type.
He just like heard our fucking Harry Potter thing and
He took off.
okay, guys, shooting the shit.
Yeah.
I guess a couple more minutes.
Yeah, let's stay just a couple more minutes, see if anybody else shows up. Yeah, I've asked you this before, but fuck it, might as well ask you again. Why don't you do 31 Days of Horror? What the fuck is wrong with you? Pussy.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't like things that make me do things. I hate it. Like, I don't like
I don't like things that make me do things. It's the greatest.
I don't like compromises. Like, I can do one thing. Like, let's all watch this movie. I was like, okay, I'll watch that movie. You're like, let's watch 35 movies. No.
Okay. Are you showing up on Friday then?
What is this Friday?
Halloween 78 and Scream.
Maybe. I have to work.
Jim.
But
Jim is going to be fucking showing up for that, man.
Jim! Yeah. Halloween. Great fucking movie.
Oh, fuck
Scream. Great fucking movie. Maybe. Let's see if I can.
yeah. Halloween Kills.
It's a good movie. I don't know what the fuck is happening with those scores. Like Rotten Tomatoes, man. It's like.
That's why you don't follow Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes.
Have you
it's
seen
the
the
death of
score
film.
for the Eternals?
Huh?
Have you seen the score for the Eternals?
No, I don't look at Rotten Tomatoes because Rotten Tomatoes is the score of death. Dude, that kills film. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. If anybody is judging a movie based off Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, I'm sorry, you need to grow something. Because it's fucking ridiculous.
It's not like I that decides for me. Like I watch whatever.
No, I know it doesn't decide. I'm talking about the people in general who decide, which it decides for
I
a lot of people.
I will admit that if I'm like very ambivalent on a film, like I watch the trailer and I was like I can take it or leave it, and then I check it and it's like 20%, I might leave it.
This is the thing because Paul brought it up yesterday, which I agree with him in a sense of where he was saying how people are obsessed with Rotten Tomatoes. This is my take on that. If you are excited about a film, say Halloween Kills, let's say Halloween Kills, and then the Rotten Tomatoes score, like you've seen the trailer, you're fucking pumped, you're ready to go, and then Rotten Tomatoes score comes out. If that deters you from your excitement from seeing that movie, you were never really excited to see that movie to begin with. Or you're just a follower. Either way, you need to shut the fuck up and, just get your own opinion about shit.
Like,
not that difficult.
For example, Ghostbusters Afterlife is like at 79% right now.
Why the fuck do you keep checking this shit?
Would I like it to be higher than that? Yes, I would. Would that stop me from watching Ghostbusters Afterlife? No.
What if it was 20%?
No.
Okay,
it's
good.
Fucking Ghostbusters Afterlife. I already spent hundreds of dollars in toys.
In general, not even on Ghostbusters shit, in just general. Get all kinds of shit. No, I'm really excited for Afterlife. There's gonna be some good shit right there.
The bad thing is that I got like half the movie spoiled already.
Oh, that sucks.
because I don't know, man. They have been showing the movie since like August, like the whole movie. Like Jason Redman just shows up somewhere. He's like, "Here's the fucking movie. Don't tell anyone."
Wait, so how did you get spoiled? Was it your own doing, or was it by accidental?
By accident. I was reading a post about it, and then they were like,
Oh
uh,
shit!
they mentioned something, and they were like, "Oh, by the way, spoilers." I was like,
Damn, fuckers.
yeah.
Like I get it. If
Then
it's your own doing, then yeah, that's on you. But if it's getting spoiled
how is
because
it your own doing? Like, did you Google spoilers?
there's some people that Google spoilers.
Ghostbusters Afterlife spoilers. Like, I'm gonna ruin my movie like that.
There's some people that do that shit. 100%. They will Google. They don't give a shit about spoilers, so they'll Google the whole
There
fucking
used to be
movie.
a website called Movie Pooper. I don't know if it still exists.
Moviepoopshoot.com.
No, Movie Pooper. They had like a thing in the beginning that said like, because sometimes just knowing the ending of the movie to be able to talk about it is not worth sitting through a 2 hour pile of shit or something like that.
Oh fuck.
And I was like, ah. And then you click on it and it tell you like, it used to tell you like the ending of movies in like 2 lines.
Yeah,
Like this shit
basically.
happened.
Yeah.
But with with time, it started getting into like bigger things. Sometimes I went after I watched movies for fun, just like
Okay, after you went. Yeah, see, that makes sense.
how do you write this? And then sometimes it's like 5 paragraphs and they tell you the whole movie. I was like, this is no longer what it used to be. It's not even funny because it used to be funny.
Which reminds me, I have to continue. I
Like
gotta catch up
there's a
on the.
famous twist. There's a famous twist on a Neil Jordan movie from the 90s, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then it was exactly the same spoiler from Sleepaway Camp. They had the same line in the thing, which I will say now. So if you, one guy watching, do not know what the twist in Sleepaway Camp is or in Crying Game, she has a dick. That's it. That was the spoiler in the thing. I was like, yeah, that's accurate.
Speaking of videos and shit like that, Cinemassacre, I have to catch back up because I've been. You had shown me that they do the reviews every day for
Yeah,
horror related.
for Halloween. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been missing the last like fucking 10, so I got to
I
go
saw
catch
the
up on
one of
that.
the dead one. It was great.
Yeah, and then I just caught up with Dead Meat, the kill count. They just did Freddy v Jason
I don't know
revisited.
why he's doing the Friday the 13th movies again.
Honestly, it could be because of the whole the the lawsuit that kind of got settled in a way. So maybe it was him, or maybe he just wanted to fucking rewatch him again. And it's fuck it, might as well just do him again. But I'm curious now. I'm surprised he didn't do fucking Halloween because Halloween just fucking came out. Probably would have been a
That's
smarter move. But he
shit.
did also Spiral, the Book of Saw, so I got to watch that. That I haven't watched yet. But he makes some great shit. Oh, did you order In Search of Darkness?
No,
Fucking order it, man. You're gonna regret it if you don't.
I bought a $350 Voltron.
I don't give a shit. You get a membership card with this, man, which gives you deals for life. For life, man.
I
They'll
might do
probably
it.
have toy websites there.
I might do it before Halloween. What is the deadline? Halloween?
Halloween. Literally Halloween.
Okay.
And they don't have the special editions yet, but they literally said if you sign up before the 31st, you'll get easily, you can upgrade it with no money. You'll
Is
be
it
able to upgrade it.
Indiegogo or Kickstarter?
It's not neither. It's on their website. It's just their website.
Weird.
They're doing it straight through their website. And they've already gotten like 300,000 backers or some shit like that. 80shorrordoc.com.
In Search of Darkness. What is it? 80shorror.com?
Yeah, doc.com. 80s horror doc
So
should be.
do they charge you immediately?
Fuck, do they charge? Yes, they do.
The epic conclusion of the In Search of Darkness trilogy.
And you get to decide by voting what movies you would like them to talk about.
$70.
That's how much it was before, man.
I know.
Yeah, it ain't cheap.
I also bought a fucking $200 Marty McFly.
Wait, which one? Marty McFly is this one?
The one from the first movie. They actually made it one from the third movie that I really want to get, but it's another $200.
Wait, is it NECA or which?
No, it's a fucking Hot Toys.
Holy shit, they got Hot Toys now for that? They got new Hot Toys?
Dude, they remade the original two from they had a couple of years back, and I missed them, so I'm buying them now.
Oh, the
But
Marty McFly and Einstein.
They are also selling the Back to the Future 3 ones with the cowboy shit. I was like,
oh shit.
And they said like you can pay it in 10 easy installments of $20-something from here to 2024. And I was like, yeah, bitch, that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll figure it out.
Wait, is this the one with Marty and Einstein?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That fucking thing looks amazing. God damn.
I got that and Doc.
Oh shit, and you got Doc. God damn.
So I'm paying like $100 a month.
You crazy bastard.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Jesus, that face looks fucking amazing.
I know. Okay, guys. I actually gonna get some dinner because we have a lot of shit to do later today.
Yes.
I was shooting the shit. You know, you put it in the target site and you shoot the shit.
Exactly. Always shoot the shit.
Mike, it's been ranked 127, I think. 37.
Something like that.
See you next time, guys. Watch the fucking video store. We have pointless, mindless content like this all the time.
Yes, all the time. Most of it doesn't make sense.
Let's be fair, some of the time. We haven't been doing that shit. Like, watch Trivia Flashback. Good fucking show.
Yes.
Watch the Zach and Lucas podcast. Weird fucking show. And at some point in the future, undetermined by now, we will have a music show.
Yes, music shows coming. So if you like music
and Brooke,
yes, go to the bar.
I don't even know what it's about.
Music.
It's about music. See you next time, guys.
Take care.
All right, take care.